Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Dan-A-Plooza. I am your host, Dan the Man, and I have the very beautiful, very talented Mary Von Mercury here with us today. Hello, Mary.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well. So, for those watching and future watching, you can go ahead and Mary Von Mercury. She's a burlesque performer, and she's also a producer and a costume designer. Her website is maryvonmercury.com, and you can also follow her on the Instagram at Mary Von Mercury. This is what her website looks like. So you can go ahead and follow, and if you're interested in booking, you can follow the information, or if you have a question. So go ahead and do that today. And Mary also has a show coming up I think she wants to talk about. So let's put that on up.
Yes. You want me to tell you a little bit about it? So I am in Columbus, Ohio, and I think personally, from my experience, it's a pretty saturated drag community. And we do have some drag competitions here that kind of follow along the lines of Drag Race. But some of those producers have gotten together and decided it's time to give burlesque an opportunity to shine in Columbus area. And so we are starting the first round of Tease the Crown, a new burlesque competition that'll be at District West. And that starts it's, I think, 2 Thursdays from now on July 31st will be the first night. We're super excited. We have 9 contestants, and it's a 7 week long competition. And we're really excited to make a little bit of splash for the burlesque scene here in Columbus.
So go ahead and check out that show. We also have some lovely photos here.
These are just some of the promotional shots from APO Photo. You can follow them on social media as well. You can also follow Tease the Crown at Tease the Crown 614 on Instagram.
We have another promotion shot.
Ooh.
And finally, we have this one. So those are all the lovely shots, and that again is the event that is coming up. So make sure to go ahead and support. So let's move out of the promotion segment, and let's go ahead and do the honor segment. All right, so we here at Dan-A-Plooza would like to honor Mary Von Mercury for doing Dan-A-Plooza, taking time out of her busy day and with all her costuming and horrors and DVD support currently. So make sure to go ahead and follow her. Very talented lady, has lots of costume designs, has also been involved in puppetry. So make sure to go ahead and follow this amazing woman and support her journey. So we at Dan-A-Plooza honor you today. So
Thank you.
you're welcome. All right. So now I'm going to shift and I'm going to let Mary decide how the rest of the show is going to go. So, Mary, your options are we can either do questions and then impressions, we can do impressions and then questions, or we can do question slash impression slash question, then impressions. So, whatever you want to do, Mary, it's up to you.
Let's just mix it up. I'll answer a question or so and then, challenge you to a fun impression.
Okay. Alrighty then. So that is what we call the mixed bag, and that is 90% the popular choice most of the time. But so let's get into these questions. Just give me one moment. Okay. So my questions for you are, what do you most like about burlesque?
Mm. I love the controversy and the empowering process of it all. I started doing burlesque after I had already had children, and I was 36, which was just a few years. I mean, it was a long time ago. What am I saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, when I started burlesque 4 years ago at 36, and I think that what drew me to it is the costuming. Any reason? I'm not really into like cosplay, but I was like, well, I want to dress up and wear sparkles too. So I guess I just got excited about the costuming prospect of it all. But I love the way it challenges the people around me to accept me in this like wild and whimsical adventure of burlesque. So I think that I like that I can do whatever I want to express myself. So that's probably my favorite thing about burlesque.
Yeah, it's the amazing self-expression and how you can be a character that is engaging to the audience, but a performance that usually people are not, that have maybe not seen and everything like that. It's kind of a new experience for people in general.
Yeah, so the art of tease, it's fun to tell a story, you know, through costuming and movement. I think a lot of us were probably theater kids to one extent or another. And then I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a Leo. I love every aspect of showbiz. I love producing the shows as much as I love performing.
When you said Leo and producer, it made me think of the musical Producers. I want to be a producer. All right. So let's spin for the impression and see what we get. And it landed on Hocus Pocus. So let me get out my stopwatch. And are you wanting me to go first, or are you
I'm
wanting to
not doing
go?
a thing. This is your avenue. I'm
Okay.
just here to support your
Okay.
impression.
Okay.
No
That's fine.
thanks.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yep, let's go.
Come, little children, I'll take thee away to enchantment. Oh, look at this kitchen. Look at this. This is a torture device. Why would the master give us candy? Because he's not our master. Why, it's a road. Dead man's toe, dead man's toe. You haven't ran into Max, and what do I have? It's daylight savings time. Ooh, daylight savings time. All
Wow.
right.
Beautiful. Bravo.
I can tell you that I have met the bullies from Hocus Pocus. Remember when they have Ernie and Ice, the guy with the buzz cut and the guy with the long ponytail?
Okay,
Yeah. So it was really funny because I was dressed as him like for Halloween.
that's fun. Did you meet them at like a convention?
That's when they had the virtual conventions when it was COVID.
Okay.
So
Okay. Well, that was great. Thank you.
all right. So let's get back to a question. How'd you become involved in puppetry?
So a couple of years ago, I was at an event and we have Midwest Psych Fest here. And I saw these fabulous weirdos bopping around with these giant creatures. I'd seen them around at a few other events here in Columbus. We have like um, Comfest and Pride and things like that, and our Fun Doodah Parade. But I had seen some of these creatures bopping around, and we were at the same event a couple of years ago at the Midwest Psych Fest. And I said, I don't know what you're doing, but I want to come play too. And so, you know, the woman who started Open Heart Creatures, Pilgrim Cambridge, and I became friends. And she taught me the art of paper mache. And well, I was kind of obsessed because all these crazy creatures that live inside my head could come to life now. And I think that it just really challenged me to challenge my burlesque. So I was excited to have the costuming portion of it locked down, but then I was like, oh, now I can make all these weird props and giant heads and whatever have you that I come that I get excited about. So Um, yeah. So, I mean, it's become an art form, for my headpieces, for the body puppetry. Um, I guess it kind of just is able to be like wrapped into a lot of different projects that I do these days.
So when I think of puppetry, and I don't know if you've ever done this, I think of Little Shop of Horrors. I think of
Yeah.
Audrey too.
So I love that concept so much, and in my heart of hearts I would love to make an Audrey too, just to make it, but I have to like I see it everywhere. That's a pretty standard prop. And as much as I love and appreciate it, I try to challenge myself to do the weird things that I guess are non-conventional, and a lot of times just kind of come from my dreams. Except for my rat. I did have a rat that was kind of gimmicky, and I made this giant pizza rat that had a fun time last summer. So, yeah, but Audrey's great. I have a few friends here that do that act. So, we just kind of not step on each other's toes and go our own ways.
I got you. I got you. Feed me some more. All right. So let's go ahead and see the next impression on the wheel of impressions. Okay. Can't keep doing the same one. Oh, it landed on Hellraiser.
Fuck yeah. Sorry.
That's okay. You can go ahead and curse. You'll not beat my friend Todd, who said the F word 20 times on my show.
I could try.
I mean, you could try, but it was like
Well, let's
every other,
fucking go.
yeah, every other sentence. I'm like, okay. I was just gonna put a tally at the end. All right, are you ready?
Let's go.
Who is it who opened this box? We have such sights to show you. All right. Yeah, kind of ran. I
I was
kind of
going to
ran
say, was
dry.
that an impression or a yawn?
Yeah, that was kind of like I kept thinking Frank, but then I forgot Frank's lines, because I'm
Yeah,
just
I
like,
I mean, I can't remember lines at all. Maybe while
yeah,
I'm watching it, my brain doesn't work that way. So two is better than none.
yeah, because I remember when he's like trying to, and he's like, I need more bodies or something, or more, for I'm whole again, or something like of that nature. And I just watched the second one where the mattress grabs him and you
Ah,
know takes the body, and it's just crazy. So I just think of that. I didn't know that the one girl, she had an issue. She suffered a kind of blindness from her eye where she couldn't. There was some kind of accident where she couldn't have um, photography camera because it was sensitive to her eye,
huh.
like with the flash. So I think it got fixed. But she was the girl in the Hellraiser movies.
I'll have to look that up.
Yep. So all right, let's switch on over. And let's go back to another question. What is one of your favorite burlesque props?
I thought about this. I did. I mean, I'm really, really into my headpieces, but I think my favorite prop so far is my original version of I Put a Spell on You by Annie Lennox. Like, we try to have variations of each of our numbers. I have this velvet black bench, and I have a never ending scarf trick where I pull a scarf out of my hoo ha. And so this bench, when I purchased it from Amazon, it has like these little compartments underneath where the legs and things was stored, and it's a zipper. So I really love this bench as my prop because I can shove all sorts of things in it. And if you angle yourself just right, you just pull a scarf out of your hoo-ha forever. It's probably my favorite thing.
There you go.
Or with the same act, I have a terrifying bunny that doesn't fit in the hat. But it looks like this terrifying little taxidermy bunny, and I love him a lot too.
It reminds me of either that hair day from the Goosebumps book with the giant bunny, or
Oh, that's a
yeah,
memory unlocked.
yeah, or it reminds me of the attacking bunnies from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Okay. I'll have to send you a photo of this so you can have nightmares too. All right. So what's your next impression, or do you want to just do another question?
um, I'll do the next impression, and it's the Dream Warriors,
Oh,
Nightmare on Elm Street.
okay. Are you guys listening? We'll have
it's
to.
it's the third Nightmare on Elm Street.
I have my one of my good friends, my burly child. We haven't really gotten to the let's mapping out a number. We have ambition. Um, they're here rhinestoning a project for me, and I'm working on a feather boa tonight. So
Okay,
we got a little peanut gallery over here.
okay,
And my partner's favorite Nightmare on Elm Street is also Dream Warriors. So he's
all right.
listening.
Alrighty, are you ready?
Let's go.
We're the Dream Warriors. Don't wanna dream no more. All right, lock it is this time. I don't want anyone coming out of the rooms. Have a nice stroll, asshole. Then he falls down, and we need to all find your dream powers. In my dreams, I'm really strong. In my dreams, I could do cartwheels. In my dream is a wizard. I'm sorry, kid, but there's no fairy tale ending here.
Okay, that was great.
I just like when Joey goes, ah. And they're
I
like,
love
you
that you're just a
sounding.
database of endless impressions.
So I started doing this 2 years ago, and some people just liked it because I used to get the Arnold impression all the time. So I would do Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then someone's like, "Can you do songs also?" And so then I did some songs. So it was learning stuff after a while, but yeah, it sometimes like they'll say something and it's like I don't even know where to begin because it's a song, movie, show, never seen it. So sometimes I just BS
Yeah.
for that, but it helps because I used to be on an improv team, and we used to do. Everyone was obsessed with Harry Potter, and I had not seen Harry Potter at the time, and so I used to just make up 30 seconds of BS of Harry Potter because I didn't know anything of that, and so just a skit. Everyone would always do me with Harry Potter, and I always used to do this disappear thing so I could quit and not have to do it anymore.
I've seen them, but I don't really care about them. So you
I
could fool me, I'm sure.
I had only seen one, and it was in my Spanish class, and it was in the third semester of Spanish and the third Harry Potter movie. So when I learned that, I would just do Spanish Harry Potter, and nobody would let me do it anymore. So it's a way to get out of it sometimes. Alrighty, let's go for another question. What are some of your favorite burlesque acts
For myself or others.
for yourself?
Okay. So, you know, this is a great question. We had to decide recently for this Tease the Crown competition what our signature number was. And somehow my corn act has became what everybody knows me for. Although I would have called my signature number like my purple haze number or my boots are made for walking number. I kind of, put those on the back burner for a while so I could do some of this nonsense. But there was a smart ass drag queen who commented on one of my posts on Facebook and said, "Well, I dare you to emerge from an ear of corn." And I'm like, "Don't challenge me with the good time." So I I whipped up a giant corn husk out of green felt, and I said, "Okay, well now we have to make, a corn mix." So the mix is to her name is Adele Anderson, maybe. It's a remake of Shook Me All Night Long, but in my
Okay.
head, I still say Shuck Me All Night Long.
Hmm.
And then we've got some, demented corn, whatever they say, worked in there. Um, Whoever originally sings the song Shake Me All Night Long, uh,
Oh,
AC/DC. Yeah,
AC/DC, yeah.
it's just a really chaotic mix, and the visuals are all of the things corn does to work hard for us. And you'll see things like vegetable oil and milk dripping into cornflakes, and you'll see breezy cornfields being ultra sexy and, really uh, seductive popcorn popping and stuff. So I think that one is definitely up there. And then I absolutely love my new Butterfly Act, which I do Feeling Good by Avicii. I think that everybody's heard that song. But that one is kind of a part of my story right now. I call the number my metamorphosis. And, there was this period of burlesque that I had where I was producing these weekly shows and I didn't really get to have time to sew into my art. So now that I'm free agent out here, I spend a lot of hours putting time into my concept. I think that it's probably one of the most brilliant costumes I've made yet. Um, those two would have to be my favorite numbers for sure. But I do have other nonsense that I do, like Sweet Dreams, I'm sorry, Put a Spell on You, where it's just me being a really crappy magician. It's very campy. Most of my numbers are very campy burlesque. Um, but those are probably my favorite.
I I love the corn. I think that's really great and clever. I want to say
I'm
better than
really
Chippy Pulp.
we have to well, I probably shouldn't spill too much tea, but one of the challenges for the competition is to reinvent our signature number. So this scheme that I have up my sleeve to reinvent this core number is ridiculous, and I cannot say what that is right now because I need to lure them into the show.
Really?
But I will tell you. I'll tell you in secret another time. It's pretty ridiculous. And if you've seen Pearl, you'll extra appreciate it.
Yeah. So I will definitely appreciate that. Is there any impression that you would like to hear, or do you want me to just to choose something?
Oh, fat bastard. We've got a request. We just watched Austin Powers
Yeah.
yesterday. We had a Mike Myers binge.
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and do
It's not,
that.
I mean, that's
Uh,
terrifying. So bring
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah. I'll play the game. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah, bring it.
Oh, crikey, you hit me right in the nose. Oh, man. Hey, what are you doing over there? You're so small. Get in my belly. I've been on the Subway diet. Subway, carbs are the enemy and everything like that. And I just can't help myself. I can't stop eating. I try a little bit, but I'm a little this. Oh, I think I messed up something in my diaper. I left you a little present right there.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
I did meet Mini Me. He was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He came in on a scooter and he went to park, and like when you're shaking his hand, it almost feels like an infant's hand. So like I didn't want to like break it, and I didn't want him to have like a little cast, so I was like very as gentle as I could be because I did not want to
Wow.
break his arm as he's signing autographs.
Wow. That was very thoughtful of you.
Yep. And he told me to stay evil.
Nice.
I'm like, fine, send in the Fenbots. But I have met Mindy Sterling. She's awesome too. So, um, as would you like another question?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay. So what are some favorite burlesque acts that you have seen that are not yours?
Oh, okay. So, hmm. I mean, I have not gotten to see my favorite acts, I'm pretty sure, because they exist over the pond, but I am obsessed with CD Frills. Over in the UK, I mean, I've never seen anyone use props the way this performer does. She has like one of those little bouncy balls that she's turned into a
Mm-hmm.
pony and she's a little jockey on it.
Mm-hmm.
Um she she does a Big Bird number, which is very entertaining. And on the note of Big Bird, we have a local performer named Dixie Noir who does this adorable animal number where she dresses as an animal and bangs on everything. And it's very chaotic and I love it. Um, let's see. Oh, we have Clinica de Precious, not a burlesque entertainer, but a local drag entertainer who does. I feel like it's Celine Dion. It's all coming back to me. I think, and they're a fly, and the only prop is a lamp, and it's very beautiful. Um, let's see. Hmm,
Can I tell you
Um,
some of my favorites that I've seen?
oh yeah, I'd love to hear about yours.
Because I've seen it with virtual and then some in person. I've watched the Burlesque and Chill, which they are out in LA,
Okay.
and my friend Miss Juicy Jones, she did Madame Leota from Haunted Mansion, where she's the floating, head in the orb, you know, and she had a table and she had like a floating head, and she would dance with all the things around the table, and she played Disturbia, so that one was fun.
Wow.
um and then there was another one she did, Helga Pataki from Hey Arnold.
Ah,
And she had like a giant gum head of Arnold.
wow.
So there's
What is the doll's name? What is her? What is that? That's not the same cartoon. They just all look the same.
oh yeah,
I was thinking of the Rugrats. I think it's
yeah,
Angelica's little doll.
yeah, Cynthia.
Cynthia. I've seen someone do a Cynthia doll number. Brilliant. So funny. I love that burlesque is like most of the time very funny.
And then there was, when we had a burlesque troupe here before it dissolved, there was just a nice puppetry act where um, the burlesque person would be the performer, and it was very marionette, and somebody would also be behind moving the strings. And
Where are you from again?
West Virginia.
Okay.
So we used to have a performer group here, but it dissolved because of COVID and everything.
Okay. Well, maybe you could start a troupe back up. Boylesque is the thing.
We try it. The thing is like our area is so rural, like they don't really know what burlesque is, like we try to. It's just a lot of the venues sometimes don't want to pay, like the support. So it's just not well supported, I think, because it's like a smaller area as opposed to something like Pittsburgh or.
Right, right. That is a shame. I hope you guys get burlesque back in your world again.
I do. There's also the virtual one of my performer friend Coco La Foos Foos. She's like an aerial artist. She lives in Wisconsin, and she has a group, the Torch Sisters, and they do virtual performance. Some people do fire, some people they do aerial and silks. So
Mm. I cannot remember the artist's name, but I might have just recently seen video clips of one of the most hilarious numbers. It was royalty was the theme, and she was a
oh wow,
queen mattress. Did you see who was the performer that was a queen mattress? I'm gonna look it up and share her with you. It was hilarious. The way she pulled that tag when you're not supposed to.
and then I seen like a Jurassic Park burlesque, which I thought was great.
Was the whole show burlesque? Like the whole
Yeah,
show was like
the
Jurassic
whole
World?
show was like burlesque, and like they're like ba na 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 na, and they're like we see some dinos up here, and then they're like dancing and like I think they had someone as a Dilophosaurus dancing with pasties and everything like that, and like
That's fantastic.
and I'm like this is the I'm like life finds a way, burlesque finds a way. That was the tag that I used. So I thought that that was pretty good. Do you want one more impression before we hit the road?
Sure. Bring
Would
it
you
on.
would you like Bride of Chucky?
Yeah, do that.
All right.
I hope it's Tiffany's.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Let's go.
What is it? I have to take these two dolls to New Jersey? All right, well, let's go ahead and get into the van. Hey, she kind of left a mess back there. Hey, Tiff, those dishes aren't going to take care of themselves. You spent all that time cooking and cleaning. At least you could do the dishes. What would Martha Stewart say? The hell with Martha Stewart, Chucky. Go ahead and clean the dishes. Then the whole area. So,
You're a silly goose.
yep. But I'm going to go ahead and end the show. I want to thank my guest, Mary Von Mercury. Keep supporting Dan-A-Plooza. I will be back with gorgeous girl horror model Casca Morningstar. So everyone keep watching Dan-A-Plooza and have a good night.
Good night.